In this lesson, we're going to review writing linear equations. So remember, there are three forms that we can write linear equations in. There's a slope-intercept form, which we've been spending a lot of time talking about, where the equation is y is equal to mx plus b, where the m represents the slope and the b represents the y-intercept. Today, we're also going to talk about point slope, and then in another lesson, we'll talk about the standard form. Example 1, how do I write slope-intercept equation given the slope and the y-intercept? Remember that we learned that the slope-intercept equation is the y is equal to mx plus b, where the slope, the m, represents the slope, the steepness of the line, and the b represents the y-intercept, where the line crosses on the y-axis. So for question number 1, it says that the slope is equal to -2 and the y-intercept is equal to 5. So remember, since we're writing this in slope-intercept form, let's start with our y is equal to mx plus b. And every time you write an equation in slope-intercept form, you have to have the slope and you have to have the y-intercept. So in this case right here, we're going to take our slope and we're going to plug it in for the m, and we're going to take the y-intercept and we're going to plug it in for the b. So that would give us y is equal to -2x then plus 5. For example number 2, we've got the point 0, 3 and then the slope of -4. I want to remind you that, remember, when you've got a point, we have this x and we have this y. And remember, if you were to graph this on the line, that if you had the point 0, 3, you'd walk 0 but go up 3. And notice that that point 0, 3 is on the y-intercept. So anytime that you've got the point and the x is 0, that is the y-intercept. So in this case, you'd have this point 0, 3 and you go down 4 over 1 and it would be graphed like this. All right, so again, remember, you need to have the slope and you need to have the y-intercept. So y is equal to mx plus b, and we have the slope. The slope is -4, and we know that the y-intercept is 3, so our b is equal to 3 because we have the x is 0, and that gives us the y-intercept. So once you have those two things, remember, we just plug it into our formula. Y is equal to, our slope is -4. That will have the x. Our y-intercept is 3, so y is equal to -4x plus 3. So for example number 3 and example number 4, we're going to write the equation in slope-intercept form using the graph. So again, our slope-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus b. And so we have to find the slope and we have to find the y-intercept. So remember, when finding the slope of a graph, that we need to pick 2 points, and then slope from a graph, we do rise, Oliver, run. How much does it go up or down for how much it goes side to side? So I'm going to be going up 1 and over 3, so the slope is 1/3. And notice that our y-intercept, where the line crosses the y-axis, it's going through the origin, and so the y-intercept is 0. Oops. So when we go to write our equation, remember the slope is the m, the b is going to be 0, so we have y is equal to 1 all over 3x, and I can write plus 0, that's not incorrect, but the better way of writing this equation would just be y is equal to 1/3 x. For our next example, please pause the video, find the slope, find the y-intercept, and then write your equation in slope-intercept form, and then let's come back and check your work. So hopefully you noticed that you had a negative slope, you found 2 points, and you went down 3 over 2, and then you identified that you had a y-intercept of 1, giving you the slope-intercept equation of y is equal to -3 all over 2x plus 1. So for our next two examples, notice that we're given 2 points, but the idea is the same. We're always going to plug our equation, because we're writing an equation in slope-intercept form, it's y is equal to mx plus b. Now, when you're given 2 points, we find the y-intercept a little bit differently. So remember, you're given the 2 points. You've got your x1, your y1, and your x2, and your y2. And so to find the slope of 2 points, remember that we use that slope formula, which is m is equal to the y of 2 minus y of 1 all over x of 2 minus x of 1. So our first step then in writing this equation is we have to find the slope. So I have m is equal to, all right, so I'm going to plug it into the formula, y of 2 is 8, y of 1 is 0, and that's going to be all over x of 2 minus x of 1, so x of 2 is 0. Now notice that you've got minus negative, so 2 negatives, or you could do this, and those 2 negatives end up making a positive. So your slope is 8 all over 4, or 2. All right, the next thing that you need is the y-intercept. And remember that we said that the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis on the line. And we also said that the y-intercept is when x is 0. So in this case, we're going to then have a y-intercept of 8, because when x is 0, don't get that confused when y is 0. It's when x is 0, that's our y-intercept. So we have a y-intercept then of 8. So now let's go ahead and plug everything into our formula. We have y is equal to, we said our slope was 2, or you could have 8 all over 4, that's fine, x, and then we have a y-intercept of 8. And we're all done. All right, for number 6, again, we've got 2 points that we need to find the slope, and then we need to identify the y-intercept. I would like for you to pause the video, find the slope using the slope formula, and then find the y-intercept, write your equation, and then let's come back and resume the video and see how you did. All right, so finding the slope, you took 8 minus negative 4, so it'd be 8 plus 4, and then you would take 4 minus 0, and then you would have 12 all over 4, and that could be your slope, or you can simplify it to 3. And then our y-intercept, because x is 0 here, our y-intercept is negative 4, and so when we plug it into slope-intercept equation, we have y is equal to 3x minus 4. All right, example number 2, how do I write an equation in point-slope form given the slope and a point? All right, there are going to be times in which you need to use another formula. It's this point-slope formula right here in order to write an equation. So it says the point-slope formula is used to write the equation of the line when given a point, the x1 and y1, and the slope, which is the m, or the slope of the line. So the formula is y minus y1 is equal to the slope, m, times x minus x1. Now, we learned this last week, and you'll never have to memorize the formula. You just need to know how to use the formula. I know a lot of people were gone last week, and so if this seems confusing to you after this lesson, then I would suggest that you go into watch the 5.2b lesson that has the full extended lesson of this concept. All right, so write the equation in point-slope form, then in a slope-intercept form. So our goal in this one is to get to the slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b. But we're going to use another formula in order to get there. I want you to notice that the point that you're given, 2, 4, is not the y-intercept. Remember, the y-intercept is when it has a 0 for your x. And so this is a point on the line, but it's not the y-intercept. But you do have the slope. So when you use this point-slope formula, you've got the slope right here, and it uses then a point. So whenever you're given the point and a slope, we use that point slope formula. All right, so let's go ahead and let's label our point. So we have this point, x1 and y1. All right, and so let's go ahead and we're going to use this point slope formula. Let's just rewrite that right here. Y minus y1 is equal to m, the slope, times x minus x1. All right, so let's plug in what we know and then we're going to solve for what we don't. So let's go ahead and we're going to take then our slope. Notice we have that's right here. That's our m. We also have an x and a y, or these x1 and the y1. We're going to take this y1 and we're going to plug it in where we have the y1. And we've got this x1 where we're going to plug it in for the x1. So what we have here then is y minus, we have 4. We have a slope of -2, and then we have our x, and then minus an x1 is 2. All right, so now, right now, it is written in point slope form. So your equation would be y minus 4 is equal to then the slope, which is -2 times x minus 2. All right, so we now have to write this equation in slope-intercept form. So all we're going to do now is we're going to take this point slope form and we're going to then rearrange it and solve for y so that it's in the form y is equal to mx plus b. So basically we're just getting the y all by itself. So to do that then, before we can move anything from side to side, we're going to distribute. So we have -2x, -2 times -2 is +4. And now I have the y minus 4 here. And remember, when you're putting it in slope-intercept form, you are simply solving for the y. So in order to then get the y all by itself, I just need to add the 4. And we're going to have y is equal to then -2x plus 8. And now we have the slope and we have the y-intercept in the slope-intercept equation, which is the y is equal to -2x plus 8. All right, so we're going to try this again. So we're writing our equation in point slope form, then in slope-intercept form. So our point slope, and you do not have to memorize this formula, it's right here. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. And remember, we're using this formula when we're given a point and a slope, and one of the points, or the point that we're not given, or that we're not given the y-intercept. So we use this formula to find the y-intercept. So let's plug in what we know. We're going to take y minus, all right, y1 is -3, so you have y minus -3. And we know that 2 negatives make a positive, so when we rewrite it, we'll do that. And then we have our slope of 3 times x, and we have to locate then x1, which is 4, so x minus 4. All right, so let's rewrite it over here. Y, and then we have 2 negatives, those become the plus. So right here, these two became a plus, is equal to 3 times x minus 4. So right now this equation is in point slope form. So all we need to do then in order to, I'll rewrite it here so that when we go to all right, so the first thing we need to do then, now to put it in slope-intercept form, remember we need to solve for y. So the first step would be to distribute. And now we want y all by itself, so we'll subtract the 3. And so we have y is equal to 3x minus 15. So in this lesson, we reviewed writing equations in slope-intercept form and writing equations in point-slope form.